Welcome to the Exhibit Printing Studio. In this video I'm going to be discussing printed window graphics. So if you were to print onto a transparent film and apply it to a sheet of glass, you end up with a graphic that looks something like this. As you can see, unlike a stained glass window for example, it's not vivid, it's a little washed out. The main reason for this being that the basis of CMYK printing is the white base. However, when you print on a transparent, there is no white. When it moves on to something which is a darker surface, as you can see, the graphic's barely visible. So, you can print onto transparent, and the simple solution is to add a white background. Now the graphic looks vivid, it's applied on the inside of the glass, so it's protected from the elements. However, because of the opacity of the white, you now can't see through that window. So for someone that was looking to maintain a line of sight, this wouldn't be the appropriate approach. This product is called ContraVision. It works slightly differently. The material is white, however it has many perforations in it. As a result, it can be applied on the outside of glass and the graphic can look good even if there's a dark background. However, from the inside, as you can see, there's good transparency. If this was on the window of an office, you'd be able to see out. It blocks some light, but not a massive amount of light. It's a great product, but it has its own flaws in as much as it needs to be applied on the outside of the glass. And usually when you're fitting graphics and durability and longevity of the graphic is desired, you fit on the inside because it's protected from the elements, it's protected from vandalism. With ContraVision, because of the perforations, structurally the material isn't as durable as normal vinyl. Add to that the fact you have to fit it on the outside and you're left with a graphic which is quite exposed to damage. That might be absolutely fine for your application. You might be working on a project which is a short run for a festival or a prototype for something. However, if you're doing an install on an office where we would expect our window graphic installation to last until your next rebrand, if you work onto ContraVision, that's far less likely to happen. So as a ContraVision's not always appropriate, we have a transparent graphic which may not be vivid enough. We have an opaque graphic which is vivid but might block out too much light. There is another option which is to print onto an opal frost. So it's milky colour, places it somewhere between these two products. You end up with a graphic that looks vivid in many lighting conditions. As you can see, it's almost double-sided, which is great if you want to have a graphic visible to the outside, but also enjoy that graphic when you're on the inside of the space. Bear in mind that this is a frost, so it will obscure view, so it's good for privacy. However, if you want a line of sight into, say, a retail space, then this wouldn't necessarily be appropriate. So as you can see, there's quite a few options when it comes to your window graphics project. I would recommend that you speak to a print service provider and acquire some samples. Bear in mind that during the daytime or during nighttime, the light's on or the light's off, the condition's going to change, your graphic will look differently. If you want to be sure you're going to be happy with it, then get some samples, review them throughout the day, and you have all the information you need to make your decisions. As always, feel free to contact us at Exhibit Printing for any advice. Thank you.